Jesus.
Good evening and welcome to episode 107 for Schnozzcast on Friday, January 8th, 2021. Thank you for joining us and thank you for sticking by and waiting for us to start, unless you're listening to us on social media weeks from now, in which case you don't care.
In the future.
In the future. This is Bob. Welcome to my left, Mr. Nicholas Bader.
Good evening, everyone. Great Scott. And to, I don't even know who the fuck's across from me right now. It's supposed to be my friend Cory, but Cory.
Oh, hey. It's me.
Oh, okay. I just looked up and he had like a wardrobe change.
Yes.
He's so into himself he didn't realize.
So what do you think the next thing you should do is, Cory?
Probably introduce Danielle.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Probably, but you know, a little involved in himself.
You did have
tonight.
a streak of 1 week, which you've now broken.
Well,
Danielle,
and to my left, Danielle.
Thanks.
Danielle, remember this in the future because this
Jesus.
really is where his mind will always be.
I know.
Yeah.
Centering around Cory.
Yeah. There's a bubble that's there and you are outside of that bubble.
I'm well aware.
You're outside looking in.
Always.
So thank you for joining us. If you're new to the podcast, please make it a habit and continue to tune in every week. If you are trying to catch us outside of Facebook, you can find us on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio. What the fuck's wrong?
I just realized you guys are like way far to the left.
To the left?
Yeah.
So
Your guys is right.
So of the four of us in this room, only one of us is adjusting the camera, and it's you. And
No,
if we're
your
not center
table
front-
is moved over more.
Yeah, your table's moved way further over.
Okay.
Okay, so did you not adjust the camera to account for that, or?
The camera, if I can adjust the camera, then we're going to see the back of.
Here, we can pull the table this way anyhow.
Here we go. Yeah, nothing bad will happen here. Better?
Yep. Better one or two. You guys are oh God, sit down.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, okay. In case if you're watching us on video, you might be surprised to learn that we've been doing this for over a year.
And no, he's even though he looks blind, from
he does look like that guy, the three blind mice.
Yeah, you know he
cartoon.
He looks like it's an episode of Weekend at Bernie's or something. He is so excited about his ensemble that he's forgotten his lovely girlfriend of 6 years and the fact that he was wearing headphones before he got up.
Oh, but he's got that White Russian, doesn't he?
Well, that's all that matters.
Gotta have priorities.
So many people are so excited about how I look right now. I look so great. Radiant? Who's radiant? I'm radiant. Oh, wait. No, Danielle. I'm sorry. Danielle's radiant next to me. Headphones, Cory. Headphones.
As I was saying.
Are those transparent glasses? Can you see how many fingers am I holding up right now?
How many am I holding up?
Yeah, right.
I noticed he didn't answer you, though.
No, he didn't.
All right.
It's like,
as I was saying, you can catch us on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and now, Cory and Danielle, Pandora. We are now officially available on Pandora.
ooh.
So if you're one of those people that was obsessed by Pandora, there's a box I want to open. Whenever I think of Pandora, I want to open that box. And I wish that Schnozzcast was in that box. Now you can.
Not just for $19.99, ladies and gentlemen. Pandora is here to stay.
Oh, my God, yeah. They're well into the 20th century and hoping to break into the 21st. You can also find us on social media at Instagram at Schnozzcast, on Facebook at Schnozzcast, and on YouTube at Schnozzcast. That's right. It's all at Schnozzcast. And please don't forget to email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com, where the very first email that we get following this episode, Cory will send you. What we're going to send him, Cory?
Whatever the fuck anyone wants at this point, I don't care.
Ooh, you heard it here, folks.
Wow.
Breaking news. The gift of your choice from Cory Selesky-Lebowski.
It could be airline cookies.
Dude, if you've never had the airline cookies in Delta, you don't know what you're missing. I know you're poo-pooing them, but I got to say, every time I got on the flight, that's the only thing I ever took from the stewardess was the airline cookies. Everything else is a big pile of shit, but those cookies, ooh.
Biscoff cookies are quite good.
Biscoff, thank you. All right. Nick, are you sure? I did find a Booze News article.
Well, first we're going to do a little housekeeping.
I just did the housekeeping.
Well, we didn't talk about your new equipment or the new lighting in the Schnozzcast studio.
Well, that's just bragging, but we could do bragging in between housekeeping and Booze News.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Jesus, Cory gets a new cable, and we fucking talk about that on housekeeping.
I never talk about Cory's cables.
Hey, real quick, guys. It says that people can't hear us.
Oh, wonderful.
That could be a problem.
Yep, I know why.
White Russian in the wind.
Let's just
So just in case you're listening to this on iTunes, Cory just said, "Oh, I know why," and reached over. He picked an unplugged red cable.
You would think that this is the first time.
How about now?
That we've ever done this.
Yeah.
It's been a day. It's been a day.
It really
Someone
hasn't.
didn't have to work today, so it should have been a stress-free day.
Yeah, not the case.
And yet-
well, it was until I got here.
For all of us, yeah, once you got here.
30 minutes late, managed to make himself a White Russian, tripped over his headphones, didn't introduce his girlfriend or co-host. It's an audio podcast. We didn't even have audio going out.
And on top of that, can't see a thing.
Well, I feel like we can dim the lights. I mean, you don't need the sunglasses on.
It is really bright in
It is
here.
awfully bright.
I know. But Bob wanted them at 100%. So
You could tell ALEXA to turn them off if you want.
yeah. Well, hopefully, can people now hear us?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the TV now, it looks like we're like very washed out.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's what it looks like there.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Wow, we're maybe too bright. So
Yeah, it is a
little bright.
little bright.
All right.
Alexa,
Can you do it from your phone? Oh, there you go.
turn the basement lights to 80%.
Ooh,
She blinked.
I see no difference. Gonna have to do it from your phone, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So for those people in the Facebook Live room, thanks for sticking around until you get to hear what the hell we're saying.
Yeah, really.
We have actually been doing this for a while. All right. So we're gonna do a little bragging first. So Nick Bader, tell the good folks out there what you've been up to down here.
Yeah, installed some. It is at 80%. So
Keep talking.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, installed some can lights down here instead of the big shop lights. So hopefully it'll look better for everybody. What do you got there,
Okay.
bud?
New microphone, new boom stand.
Wonderful.
So there you go. And that's bragging for this week. How about a little booze news then, Cory?
Oh, sure. Why not? While we're here.
You got to have something to do. So this week, Cory and Nick, actually, this is more for Nick.
What's that?
The Hoff,
Oh, man.
David Hasselhoff,
I love David Hasselhoff.
is auctioning off, the actor's auctioning off his customized Pontiac Firebird Trans Am online. That was his crime-fighting partner, Kit, in the 1980 series Knight Rider.
Wow.
He took ownership of the car after the series was over.
And now it's time for booze news.
I was waiting for that.
As I was saying, he took ownership of the car after the series is over. It's currently available for sale on liveauctioneers.com. Scheduled to end on the 23rd of January. So far, hey, good news, Nick. It's only at $975,000
Okay.
as of this week.
Last I checked, I think he's only worth like $4 million or something like that.
The Hoff?
Yeah, he was worth a lot more, but start tanking, I think.
That would explain the sale of his prized vehicle.
Yeah.
But he says that if, although the winner of the car is responsible for the delivery expense, if you buy it at a price that exceeds 25% above his reserve price, which was $300,000, the Hoff will personally deliver the car to your house.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know how you could pass that up.
Well, if I have surplus of money, I might do that.
Yeah.
You know that I would have my outdoor speakers playing the Baywatch theme on loop as he pulled up.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Why are you way over? Can't I just drive over there too? No, run! Run over here!
Cory would definitely buy him that sweatshirt that said 13 open water saves.
That's right.
So he can wear that out to the curb. He's also auctioning off a wide range of what he calls official merchandise, including a Baywatch pinball machine and a 14-foot model of Hasselhoff's body used in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. There you go, Danielle.
I don't want that. Hard pass.
Hard no. I don't understand why. He's a heartthrob.
No.
And according to Nick, is the only guy you'd want saving you if you were drowning.
Never.
Of course.
Okay.
We could have used him on the river that one day.
He might have come in handy, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if he only shaved like 10 minutes off of the time we're on that river, it would have been worth it. All right, you got one?
Mine is only, it says...
4 words long?
Yeah, it's really not, it's not a long article.
Okay.
But, so it says how to say cheers around the world. In Germany, we have, which stuck out for me.
Was this left over from New Year's?
No.
Okay.
We say Prost. And Prost means it's Latin for prosit, translating to may it be beneficial. The German word for cheers is a staple. They use to toast with your friends in a country known for its delicious beer and, of course, Oktoberfest. Let's see. In Italy, they say chin chin, which is a more formal version.
No, they don't.
Yeah. A more formal version of the toast can also be substituted with the casual salute. In Russia, obviously, is Nostrovia, meaning to health, not to be confused with, I can't even pronounce that, which, like the Nostrovia that we know of actually means you're welcome. They change their toast based on celebration and who they're drinking with, so this term is more often than not used by tourists more than Russians. Norway and Sweden is skål. If you're looking for a toast with a unique history, had the Scandinavian territories scale, which is widely used across Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, usually means bowl, and harks back to the days that these people gathered around the dinner table and would drink from the same vessel. It's worth noting, it says, however, that the Finnish prefer to say kippis, which comes from the German expression "de Kasser kippen," or knock back the glasses. So I was really just concerned about the German one, so I'll save you guys from going around the rest of the world. But yeah, Prost. So we'll have to do a shot and say that.
Oh, is it time for that?
It's about time.
You think so?
Yeah.
You didn't want to do that first one.
Well,
Hair of the dog help?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll grab that and you continue on.
All right. Well, we're going to need you for that for the next one, but no. Instead of that, Cory, I know you got a Funko.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Not anywhere near prepared for that right now.
What better time for Nick Bader to go over to the deep freezer than another edition of Funko This with Cory Selesky?
Oh, yes. So this week's Funko, Bob.
You sound like you're on...
Dude, I'm really trying to...
Like the presents.
I'm trying to pull it together
Trying
right
to hold
now.
it together, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Late night last night caught up with your family?
Just everything.
Everything?
Today. Well, not all day today.
Since 9:20 when you got here?
Yes. Since about 9:20.
This is why you don't get here at 9:20, man. All right. What are we looking at? What are we looking at here?
This is Mr. Dylan Larkin from the Detroit Red Wings.
Excellent. And that is sports related, so Good on you.
Speaking of which, where is our hype man?
He did say that he was going to be a little bit late because he was driving to Seattle, but he'd probably get here around the time of the break and then jump right in. So if you're wondering where Todd Dillon is, commenting at Schnozzcast, there's your answer. But he will be here as soon as possible.
Only 2 or 3 episodes and it already starts.
He gave me a heads up, though.
So you failed to give us a heads up.
We had other shit to worry about, like even starting the podcast.
Or having audio piped through the system?
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay.
All right, so does he have the assistant, the alternate captain, A on his jersey there, do you know?
I don't believe
I
so.
think he does.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No? Okay.
But this was a Christmas gift from Miss Danielle.
Oh, very nice.
Does she make you call her that at home?
Christmas gift.
Yes.
Madame Danielle.
Mad Am.
No.
That's
Are you
not
sure?
what you told me yesterday.
Shut up. You're dumb.
I'm going to isolate that audio and put it on a button.
Madame Danielle.
Yeah. What does he call you, reality? Babe?
Babe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call him?
Same.
Same?
Mm-hmm.
But when Cory says it, it's more like, hey. Is it something like that?
No.
No? He's that is, I can't see him like really pronouncing the B.
You do, don't you?
She doesn't even know.
I have no idea.
All right, we're gonna get this episode started any second now.
Second.
But we're gonna have to do a shot first because
Right.
something's got to give.
He was about to take his headphones off and do something.
I gotta take this off so I can put it right in my ear.
That's would probably be the best idea.
I have
right
not
about
seen
now.
you this flustered in a long time.
I'm pissed, man.
Let's.
Well, we're running. We're broadcasting to the world.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know,
It's all
yeah.
good. You got your cool guy shades on. You got a white Russian dude sweater.
Fuck,
My,
man.
my arm's starting to hurt.
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Cheers, everybody.
Prost.
Woo!
Go. Okay. Schnozzcast Schnott.
All right, Nick, with your trusty stopwatch.
Oh, I thought you were going to do with your hand I thee wed.
That's fucked up and weird. So let's not do that. With your trusty timer, let's do some 90-second sports.
That's fucked up. All right, hold on.
All right, Cory, I got this for you. I got this.
Thank you, buddy.
Nothing you need to do except for engage with me.
I don't know if
Look
I
through
can-
look through the darkened shades and feel the energy I'm giving you.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, go.
Cory, Red Wing schedule released. The games for January and February. They're going to put the rest of the schedule out for March, April, and May at some later point in time. But first game starts next Thursday, the 14th.
Ooh. I'm assuming they're not going to be televised, huh?
Yeah, Fox Sports
All right.
Detroit. Yeah,
All right.
all of them televised. So you got that to look forward to.
Who are they playing?
They are kicking off the season with Hurricanes.
That's right. Yeah, we did talk about it.
Hurricanes back to back, both at home Thursday and Saturday. All right. So second point, sir, for UM, and this is probably for Jimmy Pappas. Harbaugh did actually sign an extension, 5-year extension.
Scott did mention that before we left my mom's house today.
Yeah, but he took they gave him a pay cut. They just put
Really?
They put all the money on because they did shitty this year. So
Right.
they're like, you're our guy, but here's how it's going to work. We're going to cut your pay down, but you're going to get that money back if you win the Big Ten championship or if you win a bowl game.
Well, then he's got some shoes to fill there.
And they
huh?
cut it back from 7 years to 5.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So it's one of those like, yeah, you were our guy, but you're only going to be our guy for so long.
Now I mean, but that puts the pressure on him to produce. So,
Well,
I mean,
not to mention it's
And that was 90-second sports, ladies and gentlemen.
almost had it.
Moving
that's
on.
all right. I covered 2 different sports in that 90 seconds.
That wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. Come on, man.
Moving right along.
Fly by the seat of my pants here, Cory.
Aren't we all, Bob? Aren't we all?
All right. Jumping into the Midnight Burbling section here. I got two words for you, Nick.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell me what you think when I say these 2 words to you? Spaghetti sandwich.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I've done that before with 2 pieces of bread.
Go on.
Yeah, 2 pieces of bread. If you've had like buttered bread with your spaghetti when you were a kid or something like that, and you just take it and load the spaghetti on, it's delicious.
No.
Haven't done it in many years though. Many years. I mean, it's no breakfast burrito, but it'll have to do.
What is?
Not a few things.
So this was a courtesy of Lori earlier. This is a thing that I had not ever done nor considered to do.
Okay.
But she said same thing that you did. Start with bread, preferably like a good crusty Italian bread.
Yeah.
Butter. Now she does like cheese, like
Parm.
No, she takes like the sharp cheddar.
I'm not
like
interested.
The Tillamook.
No, I'm not.
And cuts it into pieces, and then warms the spaghetti. Not hot, but just warm. Puts it on top of the cheese. And open face sandwich. Eats it like that.
Okay, I can't get on board with the Tillamook cheddar, but I could do Parm.
Parm.
Yeah, Reggiano.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that.
Like grated or actual like sliced.
It'd probably be better to have Parm shavings or grated, just because it takes a lot more heat to melt Parm than it would like a cheddar.
Okay.
So if you had it in like a thicker form, it would be very difficult to melt that.
Okay. Not your cup of tea, Danielle?
Mm-mm.
Now, what if...
What about it do you not like? Sorry, Cory.
Oh, go ahead.
What about it turns you off?
I just don't feel like
Spaghetti
on like a piece of bread. I'll eat garlic bread with my spaghetti and just use it to get like the sauce and the meat, but I don't want noodles on my bread.
Interesting. Okay. Sorry, man.
Even if it were garlic bread?
Yeah, even if it's garlic.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't want noodles on my bread.
I think like a piece of Texas toast with spaghetti on it, folded up.
I mean, there are a few things that I won't get on board with when it comes to putting starch on top of my starch. But, I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, I got the stink eye when I said, so you're not putting another piece of bread on top of it like a sandwich? And she's like, no, it's an open face sandwich. I go, oh, okay.
Or carbs on top of my carbs.
Yeah, if you're going to have carbs, you might as well, like if it's really good bread, like just make a sandwich out of that thing.
I'd polish it off with a nice tall beer.
With tall, cool Budweiser.
With an ice cold, deliciously cold Budweiser.
So, which led me to think, we can go around the room if you want. What's your what's your comfort food that's kind of quirky where like it might be something that you're the only person you know that has ever had it that way? Do you have something like that, Danielle?
I mean, I'm not the only person that's had it this way, but like my mom and I eat popcorn and dip it in ranch dressing.
Well,
Like each individual piece?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you... Well, hold on a second.
That's just
Actual ranch dressing?
Yeah.
You can get like...
That's not the same. So going to like the movies, I'll put the ranch like seasoning on
Dusting,
it.
yeah.
But if I'm at home, I like to have... I'll just take a bowl and pour ranch in it and then just throw like a handful of popcorn in it and eat it.
And then what, get with a spoon?
No.
imagine the ranch fingers she
What is
has.
the ratio of ranch to popcorn?
Just like on the tip, like the tip of it.
Just the tip?
Just the tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like...
That's what she tells me.
Shut up. I don't like scoop it.
It's more of like a question mark
See,
at the
my
end of that,
mom's
though.
in the room now, too.
Just the tip?
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Mrs. Finn.
Oh, man.
We were just thinking about
We were
you.
just talking about ranch on the tip.
Yes. I'm going to go.
But you're really bad at doing that stuff. But
I'm sure that's not the first time you've heard that.
No, well, I'll tell you guys a story after she finishes.
All right.
but so yeah, just
But
I'll
a
take
piece
like
of popcorn, like,
yeah.
aren't you getting like ranch in your fingers the whole time?
No,
Or
because
is
I
that,
don't
like, part of
dip
the
my
charm?
fingers in it.
But you're not holding like a breadstick. You're holding like a
No,
piece of
so-
popcorn.
What
I
if someone
take, like,
rings
a-
the doorbell and your hands are all ranchy from the popcorn?
That's what I'm saying.
Who rang the doorbells?
What do they what do they throw a brick through your window? What neighborhood do you live
Fuller
in? They don't ring
Brushmen.
doorbell-
Fuller Brushmen
I
ring
don't
the
ever
doorbell,
have
Danielle.
people come in there.
That's right. She doesn't because
Vacuums don't sell themselves. They got to go door to door and do that shit.
But no, I'll just take a bowl, like a bigger bowl, like a soup bowl or whatever. I don't know.
Are we thinking like a punch bowl?
No.
Of ranch?
God, you know how much ranch you guys must go through?
I dunk my face in it, and then I eat the popcorn.
Bobbing
But
for
no, just
popcorn
like
ranch?
a smaller bowl, and I have popcorn in like a big bowl, so I'll just take a handful of the popcorn and like toss it in the smaller bowl, and then just grab the kernels out.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
Oh my God. Somewhere Gordon Ramsay is twitching right now.
I am so glad that I brought this topic up.
I figured that'd probably be the closest thing to something you guys would never do.
The funniest thing,
no, you were absolutely right.
the funniest thing is, it was almost like you guys had talked about this last week, and you had said, like, Danielle, I want you to write down your idea, because you're like, Danielle, do you have a thing? You're like, well, I can take this popcorn. Like, she right off, shot right from the hip. Like, she was like, should I even mention this on the cast? And then Bob poked it, and there it goes.
I do some weird food things. That's fine.
I thought you were going with the nuggets thing again.
What about the nuggets?
Remember, that was your last meal. If you could have a last meal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Or that or tacos.
But that's not a weird.
That's not weird, though.
No, the popcorn with ranch thing.
That's
well
weird.
done.
I do a couple other weird things that Cory doesn't like either.
Go on.
What are we talking about? Have we moved to the bedroom now, or
No,
are we still in the kitchen?
So when I make pasta, I eat raw noodles.
What do you
While
mean?
I make
What?
out of the box, like while the noodles are cooking, I'll grab a couple noodles and eat
while
them.
you should be putting them in the boiling water.
Yeah,
No, they're already
you
boiling.
put them in your mouth.
No, they're already boiling in the water, and then I'll take a couple out of the box and eat them.
That
raw
did
noodles.
make it in the water.
Yeah,
Oh my!
it's something we did growing up. I don't know.
Hard uncooked pasta.
Yeah,
This is also the
Wow.
same lady that will take an egg roll and completely disseminate it on her plate and then eat it that way.
yeah. I cut it.
Disassemble.
I'm not sure disseminate is the right word there, but
Disassemble.
Yeah, sure
I
works.
cut it in pieces, and I also like to
No,
eat
not pieces.
I was trying to be nice, Bob.
pieces.
Tears it
it's a
apart
podcast. It's time to be nice is over.
I'm not sure that was the correct word.
and eats it that way.
I also like to
Rather
eat
than just-
frozen French fries too.
What?
Whoa, hold on.
What?
You know what? I was going to go around the room, but I don't think we need to go any farther. Frozen French fries?
I think we need to bring Mrs. Finn on the phone, because
My mom does this stuff.
were there hard times?
Well, no kidding. Yeah, you got to pick
Did
up
you
from
guys
somewhere.
have a kitchen if she's giving you raw
But
pasta and frozen French
It's
fries?
when I'm making them. So when I'm making French fries, I eat a couple of the smaller ones out of the bag.
Does that mean when you were growing up that while you were making dinner, it was like it would be the first time you'd eaten in like 36 hours? So you're
No.
starving and like, I can't wait for this food to cook.
No.
I must eat it raw.
I like the way they taste.
At what point in your life did you start eating cooked and prepared food?
Mrs. Finn?
My entire life.
Mrs. Finn, you care
See,
to
my mom
chime in?
does the frozen French fries too.
Oh,
What else?
That's weird.
live video interrupted.
Your Wi-Fi's going in and out.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it.
You think that's it?
I think so.
Okay.
There could be other weird stuff, but I know those are for sure the weird ones that normal people don't do.
That's all I can think of. I mean, the egg roll. I didn't know about the French fries. That's really fucking weird.
You've never seen me eat the frozen French fries?
God.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
you, the breakfast burritos like we had up north, I know you liked those.
Yeah, cooked.
Okay. I was going to say, do you cook those?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Oh, and I know another one.
Here
Like,
we go.
it's only when I'm making food. I don't just like go and do this. So if I'm like
Sure you
cutting a potato, I'll eat like a small piece of the raw potato
So theoretically,
Oh.
if I were to bring
because
you,
it's crunchy.
if I were to bring you a plate of frozen fries, uncooked noodles, and a square of like an eye of a potato that was also uncooked, you could probably sit down and enjoy some of that on that plate.
I could, but like I'm saying, I don't,
You don't have
go
it as
out
a
of my
meal.
way to
Right.
make it. It's when I'm making these things.
These are all things that kind of have a snap to them and a hard texture. So
Yeah.
is that the biggest draw to it?
So,
Okay.
so
She's
guys,
been practicing all of her life to survive on a desert island where she has to eat food directly out of the ground or off the trees.
This
well,
is
I have a treat for Danielle.
what?
You guys go ahead and welcome Mrs. Finn to the podcast.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm in my pajamas.
Hi, Mom.
You're good. You're good.
Hi.
So tell us more about Danielle's weird eating habits, please.
Actually, she got them from me.
I told you.
Oh my
that's-
God.
That's not what we were looking
I
for.
knew it was because that's how I was raised.
This is your chance to tell all, and if there's anything that I don't know yet, so I can run.
No, but you really should try the popcorn and the ranch dressing.
Oh.
Very,
No.
yes.
Mrs. Finn, why didn't you cook her food when she was younger?
Oh, the spaghetti. Well, actually, you have the little noodles that are left in the box. I just gave them for treats because I would eat them.
Treats. I could have bought you some chocolates from the store. Perhaps some ice cream.
Just
from
so you
Dairy
guys
Queen,
know,
but no.
the dog's got croissants as treats. The kids got raw noodles.
My mom used to give them to us too when she'd make spaghetti. We'd get the raw.
It's a long family tradition.
So you're passing down things
Weirdness.
that people did like in World War II
Yeah.
when they were trying to conserve food and
Right.
precious metals.
I mean, I've used a strand of pasta to light a candle that's like deep down inside a thing. I mean, that's actually a thing. You can light pasta and use it as a match. So if it burns that well, imagine how it tastes raw. And so,
Well, you can
just
stick
crunchy.
the raw noodle in the spaghetti sauce,
or you could cook it.
but it doesn't have that crunch.
Okay.
You know what else doesn't have that crunch?
It was funny
Food
because
is not supposed to be crunchy.
I was putting frozen fried when you said frozen fries. I was like, oh, frozen fries. That's another weird one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
I learned from her.
But it's important to note that both of you knew that those are weird things.
Oh yeah, I know it's weird.
You didn't say them as though they were normal and have us question it, and you'd be like, "What do you mean? Everybody doesn't do that?"
Right. No,
Like,
I know it's
you
weird.
knew no one did this but you guys.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So points for you. Ms. Finn, Mrs. Finn, do you have any other ones that you didn't pass on to your daughter that are equally kind of perplexing?
I don't think so because everybody dunks their fries in chocolate shakes, right?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, or ice cream.
Oh, dude, come on. You've heard of that.
Fries and chocolate?
Yeah, or like you go get a Frosty from Wendy's and you have a
And
thing
dunk
with
them.
fries.
I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
but
Or
I've
ice
never
cream.
personally done it because it looks disgusting. But
Oh, it's really good. You should try it.
I would admit that that's probably less rare than popcorn in ranch dressing. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else, right, Danielle?
Yeah, those are the ones I can think of.
I'm going to test you here for a second. Mrs. Finn, what do you put mustard on?
Oh, come on. Why do we got to do this?
What do I
Because-
put mustard on?
Yeah.
Everything.
No, not everything because mustard's not like my favorite.
No, but you do like to put ketchup on eggs and macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that's normally out.
That's how I grew up eating them.
On
I don't eat them
macaroni
like that
and cheese?
anymore.
My dad would do eggs, and that was disgusting. But macaroni and cheese, now that's just
Yeah.
blasphemy.
Yeah.
I
Huevos
can't
rancheros, I
eat
understand.
macaroni and cheese unless it has ketchup on it.
Oh,
no mac
on.
and cheese for you then.
Did you guys grow up
Or-
in another country?
No.
Oh my God.
Or
But
you
that's
can
how
do the beans
Grandma
and
eats it
cornbread.
too.
Yeah, with ketchup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's the last
So
time.
can we go back to the mustard for a second? Because I feel like if unprompted there was that much comedy gold to come from ketchup, there's got to be something for mustard. What do you put mustard on?
Pretty much nothing.
Please
I
say,
mean-
doesn't-
please say breakfast cereal.
She
like
doesn't
Cheerios.
really eat mustard on a lot of stuff. I eat more mustard, I think, than she does.
What do you eat? What do you put mustard on?
Sausage.
Is it yellow mustard?
Yeah.
What?
Do you ever give Cory yellow mustard kisses?
I swear to God. Oh, that would be the day. That would be the day.
That would be the
Oh.
day. That'll be the day.
Corey, like
I'd be calling one of you guys.
outside when we go up north and we just all finish like a
Nope.
dog off the grill and she's still got like the mustard crack right on her
Nope.
lip.
Weird.
As soon as you said French is mustard, I would hang up the phone.
Guess what? Tawas is going up in flames. And the day that happened, I would be calling one of you guys saying, "Hey, I now need a place to stay in either of your basements because I can no longer live with Danielle."
I think I'm gonna make like meatballs stuffed with French's mustard.
Oh,
And we'll
so good.
bread them and deep fry them and bring them up north for the trip.
That
Yeah.
sounds really good, actually.
I will piss in your bed every night.
Why are you in my bed?
Lori will bring. Lori and I will bring some good like gourmet like German mustard.
Oh, I have some
no, you will
upstairs.
not.
Yeah, that stuff that Nick
Yeah.
had is really good.
Yeah. Oh, can't wait to. Yeah, you and I should get together and we'll bring many different kinds.
Yes.
Festoon the cabin with
A
mustard.
menagerie of mustard.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom Finn, I can't recall. Are you a horseradish fan?
Oh God.
like
I'm so glad that
like the rest of the heathens in your family.
No, she's not.
Did you hear George just said that a friend of his eats his pancakes with mustard on them.
Oh
Shut
my
the-
God.
That's
No.
disgusting.
Yellow mustard?
Yellow
Does it
mustard.
matter?
Well, I'm kind of curious now.
Why though?
Why is it a military thing?
No, he
That's a queer thing.
did it because. Oh shit! He does it because his older brother would always eat his leftovers, and his older brother hated mustard. So he started putting mustard on all of his food, including his pancakes.
So his brother would
So he mixed mustard with like maple syrup and everything, and would always do that so he wouldn't eat his leftovers.
That's gross.
That's smart though. That's good thinking. He's like, you know what?
Yeah, but you also have to endure eating fucking mustard on your pancakes.
But he obviously weighed the two and said, you know what? Between the two options I've got, I'd rather have leftovers than none.
Nope.
So
I would never have a single leftover
I'll learn to love mustard. Is what he
ever
said.
again.
Come on, my baby.
That is disgusting.
That's horrendous.
I can't think of anything worse.
Well, did you guys have any
I'm not a big mustard fan, so I mean I'll eat it, but
But Mom, you don't eat horseradish either.
cool.
Yeah, no, it's me, Dad, and Alex
Yeah.
that eat horseradish.
I agree with
And
you there.
George.
Oh, and George too. Okay, everybody but
Hold
Mom.
on, Danielle. You hate horseradish? as
No,
well?
I love horseradish.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom
I was
doesn't
gonna
like
say.
Yeah,
it.
it's just her
Don't you
mom.
remember you fools sitting at the
Yeah,
ox roast?
Yeah, but I thought she
yeah.
said that she hated it
By
as
the
well.
spoonful.
No.
Dude, they were all sitting around. Danielle, Nick, and Angie. Oh, and your dad. We're all sitting there, snot dripping out of their nose.
No, there was no snot.
Come on,
And they're
Cory.
like, "Oh my god, this is so good." I'm like, "You're just chewing on your snot that's running from your nose from the horseradish."
Have you never heard the song "Hurts So Good"?
Yeah.
Come on.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's a great
Oh,
Billy Idol
here
song.
I have another story for you guys.
What do you
Bring
got,
it.
Georgie?
All right, there was this girl in the military in my division. Anytime that she got buffalo wings, she would
That's
crack.
the puppy.
Yeah, she would
She's
crack
hugging me.
every individual bone open and suck out all of the chicken marrow.
Bull.
There's a lot of people that do that. Yeah.
I've heard of that
But
too.
after she got done doing that, she would then eat the bone.
What?
That's not right.
It's harder to pass than you would think.
Ooh,
That would splinter like crazy. Chicken bones?
she had a very itchy butthole.
I'm surprised she didn't have a perforated colon.
Yeah.
You
I
probably
mean,
did.
that shit'll kill a dog. You're not supposed to eat the bones. Of the
I
chicken.
just envision like the cartoon dog like eating the meat off the bone and then throwing the bone in the air and
and
swallowing
the bone
it.
shape like going down
yeah.
his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
Trying to think of any other weird habits that either I have or other people have.
God, I'm really not sure I want to hear anymore. I might have hit my limit. I didn't know I had a threshold for weird food habits, but I might have hit it. I might have found that.
Well, all right,
we
Georgie.
got really creative when we were in the military.
Oh, I'll bet.
I do
I feel
not
like you
doubt
kind of
that.
have to.
But the crazy part is that Danielle, as far as I'm aware, was not in the military.
Nope.
And yet eats ranch with popcorn.
It's so good. I really want some now.
Wait,
Right.
you guys, no, ranch with popcorn is delicious.
See?
It has been a pleasure, George.
Thanks for joining us, George.
Well, we really appreciate you coming today, George. Hey, thanks a lot.
Wait,
right.
haven't you ever done? We used to do this too. We
Cut his
used to
feed.
take a bag of popcorn and the flaming hot Cheetos, and we would mix the bags, and we would have that while we were snacking in like our
On your
our
dry
little
noodles.
areas on the ship.
You know, whatever happened to just eating the food that you have?
Cooked and prepared.
Yeah.
apparently that's too easy. All right, Georgie, we're gonna move on to the next segment here, so I gotta let you go, bud.
All right, man. Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
All right,
Bye,
bud.
Mom.
Yep,
See
good
ya.
seeing you.
Bye, Mrs. Finn.
Who says bye?
Bye, Cinder.
Bye.
I don't know. Bye.
I don't know, but,
Bye.
okay then. It has been a pleasure.
It's the puppy.
Yeah, that's fair. We don't. We're not in the habit of giving canines airtime on our podcast.
Yeah.
She's really cute, though.
That's never been a factor.
Oh, man.
All right, Cory. Before we, I think we've got maybe 10 minutes or so before break time.
Yes.
What I want to do that. It's not really Nick's existential question, but it's been in my Midnight Burbling notes for probably 3 months, and I wanted to do it. You and I both read the article. These two guys did not, which I
Yes.
I asked them not to because I wanted a neutral party. So I want to kind of lay this out there, and I want to get your thoughts, because to me it's a fascinating ethical dilemma. So I'm going to kind of lay it out here, and what it is it's a question of ethics, that I'm interested in your take on for what you would do.
Okay.
And it's called the trolley problem.
Okay.
It's actually been on YouTube, on Facebook over the holidays as the gingerbread trolley problem, where they've made like a gingerbread trolley course to kind of depict what the problem is. But,
Okay.
So let me kind of lay it out for you here. So it's a thought experiment where you have to kind of picture what it is, take the rules as they are, and then make a decision as to what you would do. And then the idea is obviously then how does that compare to like what most people would do, and why do we make the choices that we make?
Okay.
So here's the dilemma. It's also known as bystander at the switch, but it's more generically known as the trolley problem. So you've got a set of railway tracks, right? Railway tracks are running downhill, okay? At the bottom of the hill, you've got 5 people. They're working on the track. They're all wearing, headphones, either listen to music or they've got, earplugs in to cut the noise out. So they're working and they really can't hear much. They're just kind of concentrating on the job. At the top of the hill on those tracks, a trolley appears, and the trolley has decoupled from its other cars, and it is now out of control and barreling down at a high rate of speed down the tracks toward the 5 people. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. You are standing next to the tracks, in between where the 5 people are and where the trolley is.
In betwixt
the people and the trolley. Kind of like that. Thank you.
No problem.
And you could see the trolley coming, cresting the hill and coming down over the hill toward the 5 people. Looking down the tracks, you see that along the tracks, before you get to the 5 people, the track has a split where there's another set of tracks that diverts off of that main line off to one side. Mm-hmm. You are standing next to a lever that, if you pull it, would allow you to take that trolley and divert it off the main line away from those 5 people and down this other set of tracks. But along that other set of tracks, there's one person who's also sitting there working on the train line with headphones on, can't hear you, isn't going to see the trolley. So if you pull the lever, the trolley will switch to that other set of tracks, killing that one person. If you do nothing and take no action, the trolley will continue as it's going down, and it'll hit all 5 of the people sitting at the end of the line. Mm-hmm. So the question is, do you do nothing or do you pull the lever?
Pull the lever.
Egg?
The people way down the line, are they able to see or hear the trolley, or we don't know?
We will, for the purposes of this exercise, we will assume that neither the 5 people down at the end of the main track nor the one person down at the end of the side track can hear you. You can't get to them in time to warn them.
Okay.
And they don't see the trolley.
Yeah, I would turn it.
Do you pull the lever?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the ethical question. So what you've both just done is generally the rule of the benefits of the many outweigh the benefits of the few.
Right.
Sure.
I'm not sure if that's a direct Star Trek quote or not, but
the needs of the many outmatch the needs of the few or the one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly, yeah. So I thought this was
that
fascinating. It might have been Rathacon.
Yeah.
I never know whether that's 1 or 2. It isn't the one where Spock is in the...
It's a hell of a thing when Spock died.
I'm just going to stop talking now.
They shot him out of the spaceship in that big sunglasses case.
They did. Cory took his sunglasses out and they put Spock in and they shot it out into space. So... did I get that right, Cory, from the video?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the alternate scenario?
The actual second scenario, or the third?
Well, you go ahead and take it from here if you want.
Whatever one was betwixt.
The one that was betwixt the first and the third.
Well, 'cause I actually can't remember the second scenario.
We'll go for the
scenario,
third,
but the professor did bring up, well, if there was, let's say there was a, you can't sacrifice yourself to stop the train or the trolley.
Yep, you can't. Yeah, you can't throw yourself on the tracks. The only choice you have is either do nothing or pull the lever to divert away from the 5 to the 1.
But he said if there happened to be a overweight, unkept person standing next to the track.
I'm not sure he needed to say unkempt, but okay.
Well, that was part of it. Would you sacrifice that person if you could push them on the track and stop the trolley?
Sacrifice.
Like instead of pulling the lever or doing nothing, you could take this giant fat person who was between you and the track. There was enough time to push them onto the track, and for the purpose of the story, you know that their weight, their bulk would stop the train. It wouldn't kill anybody. Would you then push the person on the track?
It wouldn't kill the fat person?
Yes.
Well, of course you're going to kill the fat person.
All right, well, so what's the difference of killing the fat person or killing the other?
Let's say you don't like the fat person. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not a weightist. I wouldn't say just because they're overweight that they deserve to die first.
Well, let's say the one person on the sidetrack and the 5 people were all contract workers who were college students, and they were all on scholarship, and they were all brilliant, like Harvard students. And the fat person was a guy that had no redeeming skills or value to society.
I'd push him then.
Okay. Danielle?
You hate fat people. I can see it in your eyes. You want to push the fat person.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I can tell by looking at you.
You're sacrificing somebody regardless.
Hold on. I found this one. So let me lay this out a little bit better, and maybe this will help. Okay, so it's literally called the Fat Man variant. So as before, the trolley is hurtling down the track toward 5 people. You're on a bridge under which it will pass. So you're standing up on the bridge. The trolley's going to go underneath your bridge. You can stop it by putting something very heavy in front of it. As it happens, there's a very fat man next to you. Your only way, there's no lever in this scenario. The only way to stop the trolley is to push him over the bridge and onto the track, killing him to save the 5 people, should you proceed.
I don't think I could just push somebody. I feel like it's different when you're physically pushing a person as opposed to pulling a lever.
Yes.
Because now I'm physically sacrificing somebody.
But the interesting part is you were doing that anyway with the first scenario.
Right, but I'm not at my hand. I'm not killing the person.
You are. Though.
You really are.
I'm not though.
With the lever, yes, you are.
Existentially, the result is the same.
But it's different.
Shooting a gun, the bullet doesn't kill the person. It's you pulling the triggers.
Hold on, he's going somewhere.
person.
So
pulling that lever is what redirects that trolley.
What my question was going to be was, so you'd feel more comfortable shooting Cory than stabbing him?
No.
Wow.
Well, let's say anyone.
No.
I'm going to sleep great
I
tonight.
want to stick with Cory. Hold on. I want to stick with Cory on this one.
I want to know why there was such a pause.
Oh.
No.
So you are correct, Danielle. So there's more resistance to this because the majority of people approve of pulling the switch, but will disapprove of pushing a man to save those lives.
Yeah.
Now there is a fat villain variant as well that says the fat man is in fact the villain who put those 5 people on the track.
Well, then I'd push
In this instance, pushing the villain. All right, I didn't even have to finish.
Fuck you, fat man.
And then you find out afterwards that it was all a lie.
Yes, and then you have to live with your horrible decision forever.
That's the lie variable.
Here's the third one, Cory, that I found. It was the transplant scenario.
Oh, that's right. The die. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So in this scenario, so forget about the trolley. So a brilliant transplant surgeon has 5 patients. Each one of them is in need of a different organ, each of whom will die without that organ. So one of them needs heart, one of them needs lungs, one of them needs kidney. Unfortunately, no organs are available to perform any of these 5 transplant operations. You get a healthy young traveler that comes into your hospital, just passing through, comes in for a routine checkup. In the course of doing the checkup, you discover that his organs are compatible with all 5 of the dying patients. Suppose then that if you were to make it happen and this young man were to disappear, no one would suspect it. In the purposes of this example, you feel pretty confident that you could make him disappear and no one would ever know. Do you support the morality of the doctor to then kill that tourist coming in for the checkup and provide his healthy organs to those 5 dying people and save their lives?
No.
No, not at all.
Okay. Even though the situation is essentially the same.
No, it's not the
It's
same.
not. It is
Instead of
what it
pulling a
isn't.
lever, instead of pulling a lever or pushing a fat man off a bridge, you're now taking 1 life to save 5.
Yeah, but this is not, a situation. I mean, this is a healthy person that's just in the area that you are going to kidnap and murder. This is not someone that's, now if you change the scenario up and said, well, this is a piece of shit, and this person doesn't do anything or go anywhere, I mean, I don't know if it would change the answer or not, but no, I don't, if those people die or don't die, I mean, that part's in God's hand because those are health reasons.
Right.
It's nothing physical that's
Right.
actually happening. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the fascinating part to me was how far are most people willing to go before they feel like they've compromised their ethics.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially when there's more, like with the third scenario, there's more information to the story as opposed to the first story.
Right.
So yeah, Lori even wanted to throw a wrench in there. And,
Always
say
with the wrenches.
the next part of that problem is: would you change your answer if one person,
If the one person.
if the one person was someone that you knew personally? Would you pull that lever to?
Save the one person versus the 5.
Yeah, so Bob,
one of the 5 is someone that I know?
No.
Or
So
No,
the
the one person.
The
is
one
someone
person you
push.
know.
Yeah.
The person you would push, let's say, is Lori.
Right.
But you could save the 5 people.
Well, would I push Lori?
Yeah.
Off the bridge? Yeah. These 5 people are people I don't know?
The people you don't know.
Of course not.
What if there are 5 of your friends?
So Lori's on the bridge with me,
Yep.
and there's 5 of my friends down there below.
Yep.
Are these good friends?
They're me, Cory, Joe, Danielle.
No. Let's go. Nick, myself, Danielle, Indy. And,
What?
And both your kids.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You put my dog in there?
Oh yeah.
And
Who's
your
put my dog in the tracks?
and your kids.
Wait, is
I don't
Lori
know
the
if
villain that put my dog in the tracks?
No.
No, Nick had treats in his pocket, so Indy came scampering over.
Yeah.
Never trust that, Nick.
So would you then push Lori to save all of us?
No, again, at that point, there's too much going on.
Bob, your kids.
Oh, my kids are down there too?
Yeah, I said Indy and your kids.
Oh, I missed the kids part. I stopped at the dog.
Good.
Well, yeah.
That's kind of one of those impossible
I think Lori would
scenarios.
understand.
Oh, it's not impossible, Bob. Just say it.
I think Lori would understand.
Well, let's
Just say it.
should we go? You can help me out here, Nick.
You can help us.
So
How's Nick supposed to help you out with this?
Cory's standing on the bridge
You didn't answer, Bob.
with Danielle, and down on the tracks is your mom, Callie, Keegan, just the 3 of them. What do you do?
Do you push Danielle to save Callie, Keegan, and Corky? God, that's hard to say.
A lot of case. See what I mean? You can't
It's
really.
not impossible.
Oh, okay.
I have the answer in my head.
Oh, go ahead.
He's just not sharing.
Well, it's been nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep.
Now, what if you threw some ranch popcorn over the bridge and she dove after it?
Yeah.
That's a decision she made.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Some frozen fries.
Oh, yes. Danielle, can you go down there and get that?
It's impossible. I mean, I feel like at that point you love all these people, equally.
Well, we
even
thought
if it's
so.
in different ways.
So we
Right.
thought.
And then your brain goes to like, how many of these people am I going to lose?
Lori, we'll find out the real answer when we turn
When we
off the
return,
microphones.
when we return from the break.
I'll tell you, he's going to be like, oh, yeah, of course I would. I've only known her for like a year, dude.
Oh, that's not even fair. It's only been 10 months.
Yeah, really. Because guess what? Because if it was Lori's son down there, I have a feeling you'd be taking a trip to the bottom of the tracks.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
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 When Mama Bear came out.
I'd be catching some air all the way off that bridge. Oh God! All right, so yeah, for a comedy podcast, I think it's probably as much as I think we should do about that. But
We've extracted as much as we can.
oh yeah, that's enough drama for the. But yeah, I thought it was fascinating, and I'm happy to get that off my list. Thank you for being a good sport. Some of those are tough questions to go, but that's why. Now, did you find the video? I thought that guy did a good job. I think it was at Birmingham University in
Yeah.
England. I know Danielle and Nick didn't watch it, which now you really don't have to, but he did a really good job of sort of laying it all out. In a classroom setting where he had like a whole amphitheater of people who were sort of giving and take.
And the way he presented it, I mean, it was actually something engaging, and that it would have been a class that I definitely wouldn't have minded sitting through.
Yeah.
Because he approached it as let's have a conversation about it. There was, and obviously there's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
But yeah, it was a very open forum, and like I said, it was definitely something to watch. I think he presented it very well.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to make a new segment with ethical questions from the Schnozzcast, but we'll leave it at that. But thanks for getting through it. So we're going to take a break right now and come back in about 15 minutes. Even though we probably shaved off the first 12 minutes with no audio for you to listen to, but
Yeah, really.
we're gonna try to regroup and come back even stronger in the second half. So you don't have to go anywhere. You can stick around and take a listen to the interlude music and some of our.
Strap me to a pig and roll me in the mud. If you're still listening to the Schnozzcast, you big Egypts, then you're already ahead of the game. Me boys Nick, Cory and Bob are probably still pouring their pints, but we'll be back very shortly. As me old daddy-o, me old lad used to remark, here's to cheating, stealing, fighting and drinking. If you cheat, may you cheat death. If you steal, may you steal a woman's heart. And if you fight, may you fight for a brother. And if you drink, may you drink with me. Flanta.
And welcome back to the second half of episode 107 for Schnozzcast. Thanks for sticking around. I am waiting on Mr. Todd Dillon to return, but he is still not back. So we're going to hold off on Gentleman's Agreement for a little bit. But Cory, maybe we do a little Friends trivia?
We can do that.
Okay.
In 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Well, I was going to go finish my drink process, but
Ooh, the drink
Well,
process.
you could hand it right to
I
Danielle.
can read.
She can read.
oh, well, in that case,
Just saying.
I'm going to learn to read.
I'm a good reader.
She's a good.
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah, we haven't done Word Box in a long time either.
We have not.
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
exactly why we haven't done it.
Oh, wow. So we're just making her read other things. Good.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to assume these are far easier to read than the Word Box.
Probably.
Yeah. Gotta roll.
Sorry, what?
Just gotta roll.
Oh, Nick, you got to roll a die.
Got to roll. Yellow. Or in German, we say gelb.
No, you don't. You just made that up.
No, seriously.
In German, we say Blorg.
I'm guessing the ones that are facing up he hasn't done yet.
You know what? I don't even think Cory knows. So
Just
go.
take from the middle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Nick will tell you if he's heard it
This
before.
is
Right.
another segment of Could It Be Any More Trivial?
Yes. Now, the only problem is we have a scorecard, the scoreboard that's up there that Cory's not manning. So can you slide your chair over? And is there any way to hit the button? And
Just
Yes.
go where it says text
Okay.
messages and start scrolling through.
right.
Oh, wow. He's
Anybody-
moving quicker.
Any-
He's moving quicker.
Any names you don't recognize, go right to those.
Right. All right, you ready?
He's born ready.
Okay. What does Joey construct using Ross's moving boxes?
A fort.
Yes.
That is one.
What large candy bar did Joey take from Ross's?
Oh, we already did this one.
Oh, you did these ones?
Yeah,
So did you do the fort one
yes,
too?
he did.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
And
you
it-
answered it anyway?
Well, I was wondering if we had done it before, or I just knew so many
Yeah,
answers.
we got to start over.
Okay.
Again.
What cartoon character was on the socks that Janice bought Chandler?
Oh, that was Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yes.
All right, so that's one.
There we go.
All right.
Need a better system.
Don't blame the questions.
What was the occupation of Monica's anonymous sperm donor?
Oh, anonymous sperm donor. He was a rocket scientist?
Astronaut.
Damn it.
Oh,
Close.
Yeah.
Questions 1. Nick 1.
they're getting you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
What
Are
did...
you updating the score?
I am.
Okay.
It's just a lag.
Yeah, I know.
Little leg.
What did Chloe take from Ross's apartment after he slept with her?
His watch.
Yes. What sugar substitute did Ross and Monica's nano collect?
It was in the pink packets. What is it called?
Dude, how do you not know what that is?
Splenda? No, it's hold on.
Pink is.
Yeah, it's like aspartame, whatever the hell.
What? No.
It's got a much simpler name.
I know it's Splenda, stevia, Nutra Sweet or
Sweet and low.
Sweet and Low. Damn it!
All right, so that's
Shows you I don't use that.
Right. I think that was 4, right?
that's the fourth.
That's
one.
four. That was number
two,
4.
2-2.
Okay.
Here's the tiebreaker.
What Super Bowl TV ad did Marcel star in?
The monkey beer.
Yeah, Monkey Shine Beer.
Yep.
All right. So you came out on top there.
All right.
3-2.
Don't blame the questions.
Yeah, but in 11 weeks, he's only had one perfect score.
Ooh. Got to change that, Nick.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to aim higher, sir.
Sorry.
Shoot for the moon.
I need a vacuum.
Sorry, what?
There was shit on top of the box.
Oh, from doing the lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shit.
There's shit. That's fine.
All right. Danielle, what about we haven't done in a while is the Danielle Knows Best, NOSE Best.
Huh?
The 100 that was the temporary name that I gave to that segment with the 100 questions.
That only I knew the name of.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
How's that fireball getting to our mouth by St. Bernard or?
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to pour it in your mouth too? I've already
I
poured
just
the shot.
didn't know if we were waiting for it to get to a certain
at any
temperature.
point you could say, "Hey, why don't we do these shots?"
Okay. Well, I know you're old and you forget, so. I will not cheers you after that.
No, fuck you and your cheers. I'm doing this by myself. Cheers to me.
Schnozzcast.
Cheers to the Schnozzcasters out there.
See, Cory, I told you he doesn't take well to old jokes.
Look, I've had to deal with
He's got something coming.
old Dr. Bob on the artwork this week.
Old doctor.
Yeah, it's the same old doctor from. We've used that guy. Before.
Danielle did notice that. She's like, this guy does look an awful lot like Bob.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we've used that guy
before.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I know.
another old Dr. Bob. He was a doctor, I think, in the original.
Oh,
one.
was he?
Yeah. He just took his head, digs on my chili, and now I'm like, I'm a poured a shot, and I'm apparently not offering him up fast enough for Nick.
Why does it have to be old Dr. Bob?
Because there's no other reason to put it up there. If it was a young man, it wouldn't be me, would it?
It's just a man that looks like you. Why does it have to be
Well,
old
then why didn't
Dr.
you pick someone with a little bit of a younger face and just say it was me? That would have been nice.
Well,
The
That would
first
have been pretty awesome. Actually.
The first time I used that person, you actually told me I wish my hair was that dark, so I had to adjust the hair.
Oh, I said the same thing this time.
Now he's too old.
It's like he's throwing it back in my face.
Well, apparently everyone but you loves it, so.
Really? Do they?
Hey, look at you. You're being compared to a doctor. Look at that.
good for you.
You're not smart enough to be a doctor.
None of
This is a
us
good
are.
thing.
None of us are. We wouldn't be doing this if we were doctors. We'd be with our patients and our family and having dinner with our sons.
Our son's Jerry. All right, Danielle.
Yes.
Number between 1 and 100.
35.
35.
Oh, did you see Lori's answer? Well done. To the
two
bridge thing? She says, person I love on the bridge, people I love on the tracks. The only solution would be for me to jump.
Can't sacrifice yourself.
wasn't
that's
part
true.
of the rule.
That was stated.
Yeah.
I like where her head's at, though.
Yeah, she tried.
Hey, she's just a much better person than I am.
Leaving her son without a mother. That's wonderful.
But that's what you do. You sacrifice everything for your kids.
Yeah, but not yourself for your kids.
If you have to, absolutely. You
but
throw
who's
yourself.
going to take care of her kid? As a result, isn't that going to not benefit the child because the mother won't be around?
The child will grow up using self-reliance.
Would you then adopt her kid?
Sure.
That's the best answer.
Sure.
You answer quickly, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Of course I would.
Well, in a heartbeat.
It's the land of make-believe. This will never happen.
Wouldn't his father have a shot? No, it'd be me. I'm sure it would be me. Legally, first in line.
Yes.
Haven't even known her for a year.
That's how the legal system works.
Number one candidate, Bob Rankin.
Haven't even known her for a year yet.
All right, number 35, Danielle. You'll tell me if this is softball or not. Let's start with you. What are your hobbies?
Now?
I mean, I guess it doesn't say if you want to put a time travel spin on it and go, oh, my hobbies back in 1998 were X. That's fine.
You know, with your first article and now this, you're really kind of moving in on my existential question.
Well, look, you're kind of slow, and someone's got to take up the slack when you're slacking off. So,
Well, I mean, I used to dance, but now I do Zumba instead because that's like the old person version of dance.
okay, explain what Zumba is because I have no idea.
Hold
what
on,
it
you've
is.
never danced for us.
Oh, yes, she
never
did.
will.
Oh, yes, she did. She danced right there.
No, she was
Yeah,
trying
she
to
did.
get warm and wake up.
Yes, and she also was trying to, at a completely separate time, trying to get enough steps on her Fitbit.
Oh yeah.
So she's doing the Fitbit dance.
Yeah, but
Those are
I
two
got
different
stuck doing the
dances.
hustle upstairs a couple weeks ago on your sticky floor.
The
Thank
sticky
you.
hustle?
speaking of which, this thing is starting to leak, so that's the end of that.
Well, if you wouldn't play so rough with it. I'm sure you've heard that before.
Heavy petting.
Exactly.
Put some super glue on it. It'll be fine.
All right, so explain to us what Zumba is because I really don't know.
It's a lot of like Latin-ish dance moves for the most part. It depends. It's
Is Zumba a Latin word?
maybe.
Okay, I feel like we're making this up as we go. So just lie to me and tell me what it's
Yeah,
about.
it's a Latin
Latin
word.
dance? Okay. Perfect.
But it's a lot more like Latin, like salsa. There's hip hop in it too, though.
So you're one of many people sort of sitting in the people who have attended the class.
Yes.
There's somebody in the front teaching the class.
Correct.
And they're saying, okay, now dance.
Will you follow along?
So they're dancing, and
Yes.
you're trying to do the same dance moves they do.
Correct. To music.
How do you know what dance moves they're going to do?
I mean, because a lot of it's kind of, there's like repetitiveness to it during each song,
Okay.
kind of. And I mean, once you get to know like the instructor, they use similar movements. So
Okay.
I mean, I guess having a dance background, it's easier to
So the
learn
guy-
and pick it up.
When you have the instructor with the bum leg, it's easy to go like, okay, I got to just drop my hip a little bit and use the right
Sure.
leg more than the left. Okay.
I guess.
All right.
I will say the instructor that Danielle has used for quite some time now has become my nemesis.
Hold on.
For
Does that
no
mean that you have
reason.
gone to Zumba?
No,
No. When
it was
How
when
do
I
you
was,
even know about this instructor?
because when I was doing it at home, she was doing Zoom.
Oh, Zumba. I got it.
No,
Well played.
no,
I don't think that was intentional.
I
It
feel like
wasn't.
it was.
it wasn't.
She could have done Teams, Skype, a whole lot of different stuff.
Zoom,
Opted
Zumba.
for Zoom
Yeah.
Well, she did Facebook Live until Facebook was
until she learned that doesn't rhyme with Zumba. So then she
no,
went,
that
okay.
Facebook Live doesn't allow for copyrighted music.
So you,
Oh, all right.
so you grew up loving dancing.
Yes.
And now you do Zumba, and that's kind of
Uh-huh.
like your dance outlet now as an
Correct.
adult.
Yes.
Have you ever showed, I would assume Cory doesn't do much more than the I'm Too Sexy dance.
Correct.
So have you
The
tried
white
to,
man's overbite.
tried to show him
No.
anything? No, nothing else?
Mm-mm.
But you've got dancing like in your soul. I feel like.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so looking forward, long ways down the road to
Mm-hmm.
the wedding dance.
Oh, God.
What are you gonna? Are you gonna like go? Okay, dude, we've got
I'm gonna make him choreograph.
6 months to this wedding.
No.
No,
I'm not gonna make him learn to choreograph dance.
I don't
I
think
feel
it's
like-
possible for me to learn that.
I think that'd be painful on both of our ends.
There's a lot of legs that move quickly or being lifted up. That
I don't need to do anything crazy.
You could get a choreographer who choreographs a slow leg dance.
Or a choreographer.
Saw that one coming.
I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, that was talk about a softball.
Oh God, I feel so dirty.
I feel so used.
Yeah. All right.
But no, I feel like that would be more stress than necessary that I
For who?
did me.
No, I'm not saying you have to teach him.
No. Me being stressed about him learning and remembering a dance.
Oh, him being reliable enough to learn the dance on time for the wedding.
Yes.
Fair enough. Totally get where your head's at.
There can't be any kind of fast dancing at that wedding.
No.
He's going to be okay with the
Yeah.
the
I
little,
get
the
one
little,
dance at a wedding.
The little sway, the little slow wedding. Okay, and now the bride and groom's first dance. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
He'll be okay at that.
Oh yeah.
I don't expect him to fast dance to anything unless they play I'm Too Sexy.
That's not a fast.
Oh well, first of all, they will play I'm Too Sexy.
I was saying we can make them play that.
No,
I
they
plan
will
on
be
it.
playing. Okay, so it's going to happen.
So you'll dance twice the entire night.
Well,
so.
you better hope that you get used to all the tuxedo time you want, because when that happens,
it'll be like the end of the night.
Yeah, that's gonna.
But this is where grooms generally try to maybe go the extra mile and a little bit of a small
dancing
surprise.
Lessons.
Yeah, like secret dancing lessons.
Taught myself how to play piano, so for our first song.
With your feet on a Tom Hanks keyboard on the floor.
Oh my God! Don't even bring that up again.
I need to take a trip to FAO Shorts.
So he might do something like that. He might surprise you, and I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah, but he can learn as many moves as he wants. He can't move that quick.
But he might go like, okay, Mr. Dance Instructor, let's assume it's a guy.
Yeah, why would you pick a guy?
Let's just assume it's a guy. Hey,
and move your feet.
Hey, okay, listen, Tyrone. I've got my wedding coming up in 6 months. My legs only move at a certain speed. And I'm going to show you right now what that is. Oh, okay, you got it? All right. So I need a dance that can accommodate my palsied leg speed. If you could just put it together. If you could just put it together and just kind of like write the steps down for me, I'll go home and study them, and we'll come back every week, and I'll tell you how far I've gotten.
Mr. Selesky, it would appear as if your legs are showing signs of extreme progressed atrophy for such a young man.
Yeah. Have you been trapped underneath something heavy for the last 4 months, or
palsied legs?
But he might surprise you like that. You never know.
No offense to anyone that's
got the palsy.
Yeah, I'm a palsy that you said that.
Any of our disabled people out there.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. Cory.
Rhonda palsy.
Cory, hobbies.
Yes. Oh, my hobby.
Other than White Russians and
Funko.
blackout shades
and
Funkos.
Yeah.
Oh, you just took everything I love away.
I'll think outside the box. No easy softball answers.
Well, I think Cory's catch-all is always, to like every question. I think I'm gonna have to say Ascota. Going to Ascota is my hobby.
Well, it's not a hobby. That's not something I can do every day or
Well
every
done,
weekend.
Sir. Well done. Thank you.
If I could make it a hobby, I'd fucking love it.
Of course you would. Yeah, there it is.
I would
That's what
definitely.
we were looking for.
He disqualified himself immediately. That's fine. I got it.
Huh. I don't know if there's anything I really do besides like video editing and for this.
I don't know if there's anything I do. As far as doing stuff.
Oh, no, you know what? I got one for you.
All right.
Hold on.
Here we go. Here it comes.
This is a recently acquired hobby.
Ooh.
Collecting wax melts for our wax burner.
What?
He did secretly tell me about this one night. He said he was pretty drunk, and he said, just so you know, I would never tell you this normally, but I collect wax melts. And he had this like grin on his face, and I said, "What?" And he's like, "I do. I love collecting wax melts. I got a bunch of them at home."
What is a wax? I don't know what a wax melt is.
Nick, I know Nick has a couple of them. But
you know the
pointing over.
Because he has a one in the outlet.
Candles with no wicks.
Oh, okay.
The little cubes that you put on either like a candle burner, or they have electric ones.
Gotcha.
It's like a little hot plate, and it rather than a candle, it melts the wax and you get the aroma from it.
So why is that a hobby?
Dude, I'm not. Some of the scents they have are fucking amazing. And as a matter of fact, Danielle just ordered me for my birthday that came in yesterday. A girl I
Sense by Jan.
No, I can't remember the name of her company.
Sometimes when I'm stressed out, I just like to go into my studio and sniff them.
But one is called The Dude.
Of course it is.
And it just smells like sweaty man.
It smells like sweaty balls, but it's called The Dude, and I had to have it.
Yep. Rub it all over my body.
And then she also got me one called Ooh David from Schitt's Creek.
What does that smell like?
It's
Ooh, David.
Isn't that part of that song?
Teakwood.
Ooh, David, don't you know that?
Like, ew, David.
Oh, ew?
Ew. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Ew.
Because-
Sounds amazing.
That's how Alexis says it.
Ew, David.
Ew,
Okay.
David. Yeah.
So what does ew, David smell like?
What was it? They say it was teakwood, Chardonnay.
Lime verbena.
No, I think the Chardonnay wasn't the Chardonnay.
Chardonnay was in Ooh, no, that was in Ooh David. Not,
Old pencil shavings.
Well, it's
Antifreeze?
smells very good.
Dry cedar.
But yeah, the
Wasp dogs from 7-Eleven.
especially the summer scents.
You're
Yeah.
right. It's teakwood
Fucking
and
amazing.
Chardonnay.
Yes,
But you don't drink Chardonnay.
doesn't mean it doesn't smell good.
And the Dude
Has it-
Abides is teakwood, pipe tobacco, bourbon, caramel, and coffee.
The Dude never drank bourbon.
Cory loves bourbon and coffee.
So if you ever smelled that and be like, oh, I should try, it smells so good, I should try Chardonnay. I love the
No.
smell. Maybe it tastes as good as it smells.
No, because I know it's going to give me a massive headache.
Well, yeah, if you drink an entire bottle on a
Yeah.
podcast
Well,
and then try to function.
who would ever do such a thing?
Lunatics. Maniacs and crazy people. That's who.
Fucking mayhem.
Complete and utter lunacy is what that is.
Yeah. All right, moving over to Nick Bader.
Yeah. I mean, you guys probably, I would say cooking or something like that. You know, I would say the newly acquired hobby is going to be kayaking. I want to do that way more now.
Yeah.
You know, not just our one trip to Oscoda. I want to go to a lot of places around here and just for the day and head out and explore. I think that's a great time. And even if it rains or whatever, I mean, it's just the adventure part of it. Yeah. So, kayak.
All right, kayak.
Excellent. I need to make a surprise phone call.
I will. I'll bring my wax melts and join you in that hobby, sir.
Oh, join me in the kayak
Yeah,
with the wax melts?
with the wax melts.
Oh, my God. Find a solar wax melt.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Hello.
Lori, you're on the Schnozzcast live.
Sound like a computer.
It really did.
What's up?
What's up?
So wait, was this?
Why are you calling me? Why are you calling
Bob
me?
made it sound like this was a planned call.
No,
and
I said a surprise call. I legitimately just
Oh.
said a surprise call.
Well, it is surprising.
I didn't know if it was, who it was surprising to. And not until
she took it in stride, apparently.
okay.
What do
Hey.
you want?
What?
Weren't you doing that
Why are
fucking
you calling
podcast?
me? Can't you see I'm busy? Anyway, hey, Lori. It's now come around the table to me, and the question is about hobbies. And I thought I was kind of too close to it, and I thought, why don't I ask Lori what my hobbies are?
What your hobbies are?
Yeah.
I would say your hobbies are the podcast.
Well,
That's
okay.
your number one hobby.
Alcohol.
Hold on.
Your other hobby is collecting albums.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sunday morning vinyl. That's definitely one.
The
Yeah,
reason,
but-
the reason I called you is because I feel like if I were to rattle them off, I would have like a shockingly large and unhealthy number of hobbies. So better to leave it in the hands of someone more capable.
My
than
life is
myself.
one big hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're a multifaceted, very intelligent individual, so of course.
Yeah.
I'll pay you later.
Reading is a hobby of yours.
Okay.
I like to read.
All right, Laura. You don't have to pepper in things Bob doesn't actually fucking do. Okay?
Dr. Boring. Okay.
He does read.
Well,
I have many books of rich mahogany in my.
Looking up weird and quirky things on eBay that you can spend your money on, like lighters and
Is this? Oh, I was gonna say, is this like sexual things?
As far as you know.
All right. Let's also not lie here. He doesn't just look them up.
Thermometers.
He purchases them. No problem.
Did you say anal thermometers?
No, I did.
French.
I did look up at one time like a nautical thermometer barometer. Like an old timey one
to attach to the ship
hang in
outside your house.
Yeah, as if my kitchen was the bow of a ship.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a deep rabbit hole that particular day.
There's a small vessel that goes right under the window that sprays seawater every now and then right up on my window.
Yeah. Thank God I'm in here. Away from the elements.
Well, it goes hand in hand because with all the drinking, you feel like you're moving. The whole house is, whoa! Let's see what the humidity is out there.
Nick, Bob, what's this captain wheel attached to your sink for?
How else do I get from hot to cold, Corey? Come on.
How am I supposed to open the dishwasher?
This is super easy.
Take it off. Take the steering wheel off.
All right, sorry. Us jackasses will stop interrupting you now. Go ahead, sorry.
All right. Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay.
That's not
Anything Calvin and Hobbes related. Movies. You collect and watch movies like nobody I've ever known in my life. So yeah, definitely movie watching.
This is a Match.com profile.
Yeah,
right
Corey's looking across the table like, okay,
oh,
this
yeah.
has devolved into something that's making me
nautical barometers,
very uncomfortable.
Reading, movies.
Lori, where is Bob finding time for anything else in life, aside from all this stuff that you're just listing off?
Ham radio,
the paper that you're reading from.
You know very well that Bob works from home.
Yeah, so when I'm not surfing porn, I'm doing all the other things you just said.
Bob makes a living from home, we'll say that.
Sure, yeah.
Bob collects a paycheck from home.
Yeah.
And then does his hobbies.
I legitimately feel like the last 15 years, people have been like, so what do you do? You can make money doing that? I don't understand. Okay, well, maybe you found a big bag of money in the lawn somewhere and you're just living off of that?
We're gonna find Bob's OnlyFans page one day and be like, oh,
that explains
now
it.
It makes sense.
Lori, this silver stallion has told us on several occasions that his children have come up to him and said, "Dad, it's been 4 days. You need to shower." He legitimately told us this.
So should we cross showering off the hobby list?
That is not on the hobby list.
All right.
It's more of a pastime.
It's more of a something I throw in every now and again.
It's a dalliance.
What is that? It's almost like a rendering odor. What is that? Oh, it's Dad.
It smells like teak and sandalwood.
It's a detriment to my hobbies.
It smells like
pipe tobacco and bourbon.
It smells like chicken soup and onions.
Oh.
And then he disrobed. And then
there was some mustard. Oh,
well, Lori,
gross.
it's been a pleasure. All right, we're gonna let you go now, so we could bring in Mr. Todd Dillon and get through the gentleman's agreement.
Absolutely.
But thank you very much.
Anytime.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, he is available. So enough of this talky bullshit.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah, well, that's what we call it.
Talky.
Yeah,
I mean that's a Latin word.
What's going on, Schnozzcast?
Like Zumba.
Hello.
Mr. Todd Vincent Osborne Dillon, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Good. Where in the wild world of sports are you, sir?
I'm on my way back from Seattle to my home in North Bend, Washington.
All righty. Well, we cannot wait any longer. Had to get you on the line. Want to do
That's cool.
Gentleman's agreement, man.
I'm excited.
I'm sure you are.
Todd, you've done a fantastic job as our hype man tonight. Thank you, sir.
Sweet.
All right. Who do we who we really don't normally start with, but he's now monkeying with some fucking...
Yeah, that's who I would pick, the person that's not at the table.
So we're going to go with let's go with Todd in case you get like waylaid by a semi or something like that. Let's get you before you push it into the
black?
Right into the guardrail. Before you jerk the wheel into a bridge abutment, let's talk about what you had to watch.
I got the OA.
Okay.
Watched 3 episodes. It's a show that I can't tell if this woman has superpowers or not, but seems she disappeared for some period of time, was found, and she kind of has a memory of what happened, but nobody's really asking her exactly what happened. And I can't tell if she's like a superhero or a supervillain, but she bit a Rottweiler, so I liked it.
So what are your thoughts about, I mean, so you watch the first 3 episodes as far as what's going on. That we're going to say, obviously, here for the audience, spoilers, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah. It is. I think it's setting up. I can't tell exactly what's going on. I think it is one of those shows where I will absolutely watch another episode. It hasn't jumped the shark, but I'm like, I can't tell if she's going to be if the main character is going to be some sort of superhero or if there's something more sinister going on. It's really hard to tell what's going on. Although she's got an alliance with a local drug dealer, which is also very interesting. Like I said, it's too weird to really explain. And she's the OA, which I still don't know what that is.
You assign it to him, Nick. So any words of wisdom or he hasn't jumped the shark yet for
it.
So.
You watched it.
I did.
Yeah, and you liked it.
I did. I want to say I watched both seasons.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, it gets much weirder, much more fucked up. But as questions are answered, more questions appear, but it definitely keeps your interest. It has a relatively interesting, confusing start, but it's a little slower. But once it'll start to pick up a little bit.
I think
like I said, I'm thoroughly confused. But like I said, I'm not so confused that I wanted to turn it off. Literally, I watched 3 episodes in a row.
Nice.
Okay. So I think that should be your MO, Todd, that you're going to watch it until you're like, okay, jump the shark, fuck this show. Don't get it. Feel like I'm never going to get it. I'm done.
Correct.
All right. Excellent, sir. Thank you. Let's go over to your pick that you assigned to Mr. Selesky.
Cory. I had the game. The game stands tall.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I've seen Remember the Titans before, Todd. And, I mean, it's pretty much just a remake of the Remember the Titans, isn't it?
Wow. Did you watch it, Cory?
Todd, are you
I'm here.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure we didn't lose you. No,
I'm here.
So about a high school, De La Salle High School in California, that went on their football team, their varsity football team had a winning streak of 151 games. And the juniors that came up and that were going to be playing their varsity season, their first game they lost and broke that streak. So there's a whole obviously everyone's very upset. The team's upset, for breaking that streak. But the story goes on to tell about the coach trying to basically rally the troops, and there's some adversity on the team. There was a team member that was murdered in a shooting. The coach, and Todd, I don't remember the coach's name offhand.
I can't remember his name offhand, but yeah.
Okay, but he suffered a seizure that was pretty debilitating, but was still able to come back and coach. And the team goes on to fight all this adversity and controversy that they have going on within their own team, and go on to play Poly, the number 1 school in the district, that had a insane winning streak of their own, and they beat them for the championship. It was go ahead, Dad.
I was going to say, can you imagine being the guy, being on a team that lost after? I mean, literally, he's not exaggerating. The team won 800, some crazy number of games in a row, and to be able to recover from that.
Yeah, when they went in, they lost their first 2 games coming into that season, so it kind of looked like they were going to just fucking tank everything and not continue on the De La Salle kind of tradition of being the number 1 high school in the area for football. But yeah,
did you see who beat them? Did you see who beat them?
Oh, it was the Wolverines from They were
Bellevue, Washington, baby.
That's right. It was Bellevue, Washington.
It was Bellevue Skyline.
Yeah, and this was all based on a true story. So
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, no, it was a good movie.
Where did you find this movie? It's called When the Game Stands Tall. Where'd you find it at?
It was on Amazon Prime.
Amazon. Okay.
Yeah. It was 2014.
Any big names in it?
No,
or?
that's the other. Well, the coach. I want to say the coach is a bigger name, not a guy I recognized. But I he's been in some other stuff that when I looked him up on IMDb. But past that, I mean, they basically cast, high school age kids for a lot of the roles, except for the Polly team. When they showed Polly, those were grown ass men. Those weren't high school kids. And then there was also one scene where it showed them kind of, getting amped up for the season, kind of trying to recoup and get themselves together. And it showed them, in the high school gym working out. And if any fucking high school kid ever looked like that, there's no way they're in high school. These guys were fucking jacked. Oh yeah, those aren't high schoolers. Those are clearly professional bodybuilders that they did the scene with. But past that, no other complaints. Todd, great movie, sir.
Thank you.
All right, let's move over to Danielle, who got her movie from Cory.
Show.
Show.
I had to watch The Cabin.
Okay.
It was hilarious. But I mean, I'm used to like those guys because Cory listens to Two Bears, One Cave.
2 Bears, 1 Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's 6 episodes. They're like 20, 25 minutes. He has different Bert Kreischer.
Okay.
He has different. So the whole point of him going to this cabin is he tells his wife, he's partied too hard on his tours and he's kind of like let himself go and he needs to recoup himself and go away for a little while. Okay. And he plays it off like he's going by himself to kind of relax and whatever in the middle of nowhere. But he actually just invites like his famous friends to come hang out with him and do stupid shit. Really stupid shit.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really funny though.
Now, did you feel, because I've watched the show, did you feel at all that it was staged or did you feel like it was naturally occurring?
Maybe a little bit of both.
I was going to say, Bert does actually talk about on Two Bears that there were a lot of written parts. Obviously the like activities and stuff they were going to do were written. But as far as like when, spoiler alert, when he decides to wax his asshole that one morning, and
as you do,
Nicki
Minaj
Glazer showed up. He said that was completely unscripted.
That would have been amazing if it was Nicki Minaj showed up.
And so he said that was completely off the cuff, and there was she had no clue what she was walking into. And he said that was actually why Fortune, I can't think,
Feemster?
Yes. Yep. That was actually why she left, because she saw what was going on and was like, yep, I'm out of here. So, he definitely admitted that there were scripted parts to it and written parts. And they didn't even cut out, there was a couple times that some of the comedians mentioned about going back, can I head back to my trailer now? So they obviously had trailers and everything set up on site. So, it was, known they were shooting the show.
Right.
So I don't think he tried to hide that at all.
Okay. I wasn't sure what your take was.
No, yeah. I feel like it was kind of both.
Okay.
I mean, obviously it was, so.
All right. Well, Danielle assigned me my pick, which was Run on Hulu. So watched it. I liked it a lot. It was a Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, that's her name.
From American Horror Story. She's been in a bunch of different stuff. She's a really, really good actress.
Wasn't she in the OA?
Creepy as hell.
I don't think so.
No, that wasn't her.
She plays really creepy people anyways.
She does but she plays it like she's very convincing.
Oh,
she
yeah.
She can do comedy. She can do, scary stuff, drama. But so the whole story is she's a mom. She's got a daughter who's in a wheelchair with like an untold number of maladies and ailments that she's got to take shots and pills and things like that for. And she's like just getting to the age where she's applying to colleges, but she lives at home and she doesn't really go anywhere
and she's homeschooled.
So she's kind of So right from the beginning, you're like, is she a prisoner in this house, or is she more like this is just kind of her life? Is her mother protecting her from, the dangers of the outside world? And I'm not going to spoil anything more than that.
Yeah, because it took turns that I did not expect at all.
Yes, yeah, and I didn't. And the last thing I'll say about it is, so first of all, it's like an hour 45 minute movie on Hulu, and highly recommended because the acting is like top notch.
Mm-hmm.
Both Sarah Paulson, who plays the mother, and the girl who plays the daughter, whose name I've forgotten. But what really fucked with me the entire time was the whole time I watched it, I thought, do you know who Uma Thurman is?
Yeah.
She was married at one point to Ethan Hawke.
Yes.
And they had a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And their daughter's name, I think, is Maya.
Okay.
And she was in the most recent season of Stranger Things.
Okay.
Which is great. Nick, did you watch that, Stranger Things?
Yeah.
The last one? So you know who I'm talking about. She worked in the ice cream parlor?
Yep.
So dead ringer for Uma Thurman. Mm-hmm. Dead fucking ringer.
Yep.
I thought the entire time in this movie that the girl that played Sarah Paulson's daughter in the wheelchair was her. And I was utterly shocked to find out that it wasn't, that it's another actress who is like an identical twin to Uma Thurman's daughter.
Right.
I had to go back and watch like the first 20 minutes again to make sure I wasn't insane, because I'm like, there's no way. That was absolutely her. I didn't know this other actress existed, but it was shocking to me that the two of them looked so much alike that for the entire time, I was completely convinced that it was this one girl. But she was fantastic. She was she really did a good job.
Yeah, it was good.
So good assignment. I appreciate that. And I assigned my pick to Nick.
Yeah, I had.
Hey, Bob, before you move on, what was the name of the movie? What was the name of the movie?
Run. Just Run on Hulu.
Run. Oh, got it.
Yep.
Got it.
I want to say it was 2019. It was probably.
Yeah, it was fairly new.
Yeah.
I watched it because it popped up on like my suggested things to watch.
Right.
Everybody got their words in?
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
Nick, would you
You
please
have the floor,
talk?
Nick. So anyhow, I had First Man, which was, what was the guy's name?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. Fantastic. It was a great movie. I love movies based on true events. So for people that don't know, it was based on the Apollo missions, and it was based on everything that transpired, not just the mission to the moon, but all the different attempts. And spoiler alert, they made it to the moon.
No, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you ruined it.
But
God damn.
But it's all about the trials and tribulations of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and the whole gang for the Apollo missions, and it was fantastic. I think Ryan Gosling did an awesome job acting in that. He's very. It's funny because I was thinking about him through the movie and how you were frustrated with the pick that I gave you about.
Away.
When I gave you Away, because he said the father had no emotion, and everyone else in the movie had emotion, and I feel like that was almost the same thing with Ryan Gosling in this movie.
But Ryan Gosling had no emotion?
Yeah. Through the whole movie, he was very stoic, and, wife screaming at him, crying, kids crying, people dying, and he's just like got that same
He's like, nope,
face.
Space.
Yeah.
All I care about. Space.
But you were okay with that. In a way, you were not okay. You couldn't see that. Both space movies.
Yeah. For some reason, I cut him a lot more slack than I did the dude in Away.
I see that.
I don't know why. Can't explain it.
And I think my answer to you was perhaps he was told to play it this way, and he's just an internalized person.
That was your answer. Now was Neil Armstrong that kind? Do you think he was that type of a person in real life?
Absolutely, he would have to be if the acting. I mean, Ryan Gosling is not that stoic in other things I've seen him in, so he clearly was trying to fit that role. So I would assume that they probably did some research and talked to family members and looked at footage and said, like, how did this guy handle things?
Were you familiar with all of his sort of exploits?
No. But yeah, awesome pick. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely go watch it. It was very entertaining. But yeah, very almost oddly similar in regards to both space movies, both main character, very stoic and unemotional.
Well, the guy in Away was not the main character. That was Hilary Swank, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, sure. So, but yeah, it was a great pick.
That's how I roll, man. You assign me a space movie like that, which or a space series, I'm like, no, First Man.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I have tumbled the numbers, sir, and we've got our picks. So, Todd, you still out there?
I'm still here.
All right, you have drawn Danielle.
Sweet. Danielle, have you seen? I can't remember if it's on Hulu or Netflix or Prime, but have you seen Breeders?
Breeders?
Breeders.
With a B?
Yep, with a B.
No.
Breeders with a Q.
There,
I don't know if you're saying breeders or readers.
no,
He's
Breeders with a B.
He's not an old man
Breeders, like we don't have to breed.
He's not like Bob saying, where did I put my readers?
No, not like Breeders. B-R-E-E-D-E-R. Breeders.
No, I have not seen that.
There you go.
All right, well, yeah, we'll find out where we can stream that from, and if not,
It's on one of them. It's on one of the big three.
one of them streaming things. It's on.
Yep.
All right, Danielle, you have Nick.
He loves when I give him movies.
Well, so now all I'm thinking back to is right before the podcast started, where there's a little bit of salty attitude from Nick, and you wisely held back once we started going live and didn't tell him to go fuck himself.
Actually, I held back.
And now it all comes full circle.
Yeah, I don't have Disney Plus, so keep that in mind.
No, there's actually a really good movie on there.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
But I'm sure he could probably rent it.
No, he can't.
We could also give him the Disney Plus login.
That's true.
That is true.
That would be wonderful.
Hi, you're welcome, buddy.
Yeah. Snow White on Ice or something.
No.
All right. Do you need a minute, Danielle, or no?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay. Nick, you drew me.
Bob, have you watched The Good Doctor?
A show or a movie?
Okay, so no. It's a show.
It's a great show.
It's on Hulu.
Jesus.
It's fantastic.
Okay, who's in it?
I don't know
Nobody.
the name of the main character, but he's a fantastic actor. I think he was in like one of the Smallville or something like that? One of those little movies.
know.
I forget. He looks familiar, but it's called The Good Doctor. It's on Hulu.
Got it. Okay. Danielle, you still needed some time?
Yeah. I'm gonna
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
No, I got it. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep going with your space stuff.
Woo!
Have you seen Hidden Figures?
No, have you?
Yes.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
No. That's actually fine. It saves me the trouble.
Was that your pick?
No. No. It was just in my list of shit I was thinking. Like
give
at some
to
point
Nick?
I would assign to Danielle.
Oh no, I like
but
that.
you've already seen
that
it.
movie is
so-
really good.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Lost in Space.
No.
All right, Hidden Figures for Nick. Okay, so Nick gave me mine already. So Cory, I've got you. You're always tough to. All right,
Give him. I haven't heard him hate something in a while. Give him something really bad.
that he hates, but it's got to be something that I've already watched. So, Cory, have you seen Catch Me If You Can?
Oh, fuck yeah. As a matter of fact, I just rewatched it again the other night.
I every time that's on, I can't turn it off.
It's an amazing movie.
You were watching Wolf of Wall Street last night too.
Yes, I was.
Another movie you can't turn off. Oh, dude. So, do you really want me to give something he's gonna?
Don't.
No,
please don't.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I would
Show me.
That means nothing to me.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
So, but anyhow.
You got two choices.
Don't.
No, let's do it. Let's do it because what did you get last week, Cory? You got
When the Game Stands Tall from Todd.
yeah, and then the week before that,
Warrior from you.
yeah. So you've had some easy, like well-reviewed movies. This is gonna challenge you a little bit more, I think. But I loved it. This is it's a movie called Birdman. I know you haven't seen it, but it sounds like Todd has. Todd, you've seen it?
Kevin Spacey, right? No.
No. Michael.
No. It's no. I don't. Oh, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Yep.
He plays that rapper?
What, Birdman?
Yep.
You talking about, are you thinking Redman?
No, Birdman.
There's Birdman.
No,
Yeah.
no, the Birdman. Looks like a job for the Birdman. I know that.
Cory, I think you're really going to like that movie. There's no subtitles. It's fantastic. It's all in English.
Do you know why Cory hates subtitles?
I do not know, nor do I care.
Ooh, Emma Stone's in it.
Because just like we see with our Zoom calls, he can't turn his back to the movie and just listen.
Dude, I cannot tell you how much that
Jack
I
Galifianakis is in it.
really hope that you don't do that. As a movie aficionado and movie buff, pay attention to the fucking movie, dude.
Are we really going back to this? I
Well, he brought it up.
I've clearly watched the fucking movies.
I'm just saying. I hope
There's
that
nothing
you're
to say.
Okay.
There's nothing to say.
There's
All right.
a lot of good people in it.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
Michael
Edward
Keaton,
Norton.
Edward Norton, Emma Stone, Naomi Watts,
Yep.
Zach
Yep.
Galifianakis.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the movie. I don't know what else you guys want to tell you.
Nothing at all. All I'll say, Cory, is when the thing was over, I literally sat back and went, "Holy shit, was that was fucking amazing." I hope that you have the same response. That's all I'll say.
Yep.
I love Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis. I'll just leave it at that. All right. So that's Gentleman's Agreement for the week. Looks like
No,
we
it's
are.
not. I didn't get anything.
I saw
Oh
you
shit!
in the
Oh,
movie.
that's right. I'm sorry, Todd. My bad.
Oh, no.
I went with you first and then thought I had you covered. So Cory's got you. So Cory, what do you got for Todd?
Todd, I'm going to go with Hurricane Strip on, where'd it go here? That is on, damn it, I just had it.
Hey, Todd.
Yep.
I keep all the records of all the assignments and historical stuff in a OneNote doc, which I will share with you.
Okay.
So you don't have to write this down or remember it or anything like that. I'll put it in there and give you access, and I'll send it to you.
Todd, do you have Tubi?
Perfect. I don't. Is it free or is it cost?
No, it's a free app.
Yeah, it's a free. It's like Pluto TV or Crackle.
Yeah. So I think Xfinity has that in their arsenal, don't they?
Probably.
Yeah, and you can,
yeah.
you can, or you can just download the app on your TV or phone, whatever. But yeah, Hurricane Strip.
Got it.
I really hope that's
It's about strippers, huh?
softcore porn film, right? Yeah.
Todd, you got it, Todd.
It is? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, look, there's never been a rule that you can't assign a porn film.
Oh, it's not porn. It's a documentary.
Oh, God damn it. Sorry, Todd.
I like these documentaries, like the Satanists.
Oh, that's right. The Hail Satan.
Yeah, Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hurricane Strip. There's a theme.
There's not too many satanic strippers in this, but
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the documentary theme. Gotcha.
All right, Todd, you got I don't know how close you are to your destination. Hurricane Strip. You want to stick around for pick of the week?
Absolutely.
All right. So to close this out, Cory, I feel like you are generally the one who always has a pick of the week ready to go.
I do.
Like even before your Funko This segment, you've always got a pick.
Why do you say that?
You just do.
Oh,
just historically, I'm giving you props.
Fair enough.
I got to start with somebody, and I know I can always look at you and go like, he's got a pick. I know he does.
I do, and as a matter of fact, I've been drinking out of it all night tonight.
Glass. My pick is glass. It's melted sand.
Shut up. How do they do that? Is it made by the sun?
It is my Big Lebowski glass that Danielle got me for my birthday.
Is that supposed to be the exact glass he was?
It is.
Now
it's a replica.
Well, of course, it's not the same one. Yeah,
that would be disgusting.
But the pick is the Mirador Glass Company out of Red Hook, New York.
Mirador?
Mirador. Mirador.
Okay.
Only place you can find these after scouring the internet.
Other than Jeff Bridges' dirty sink.
Or my basement.
Okay.
But the only place you can get them.
Okay.
And I actually emailed the guy that made it. He was going to join us tonight. I haven't been able to get in touch with him.
He was going to join us?
Yes.
To talk about glass?
I wanted to know the backstory behind why he decided to make this, and it was such a obscure item from the movie that. Because I mean, you can go on Amazon and get any pint glass, any shot glass with a
Dude,
face.
seriously, do you know how happy I would be if he joined and he was like, and Chris like, so, how did you come to make this glass? He was like, dude, I really like the movie. All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Hey, if that was it, that would have been it. We'll get him on eventually.
Right.
Yeah, Mirador Glass Company. They have a shit ton of other stuff on their Etsy site. So go check them out and order yourself a Big Lebowski glass.
All right. Danielle, you got a pick?
No.
Duck lips. That sounds like a no.
No.
Nick, you got a pick?
I do.
All right.
So this week I purchased a memory foam mattress off of Amazon, and the company is called the Ashley Store. So Ashley Chime 12-inch memory foam medium firm mattress, and it is awesome. It's for someone that Bob and I have gone to great lengths talking about.
I'm like, why am I being pulled into a story about your mattress?
Okay, yeah, get your mind out of the gutter.
Was it comfortable?
Bob and I
have been blah, 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 blah.
We've been so happy with our mattress. Bob and I have gone into great lengths.
Dude, I have tried to break an
sleeping-
egg on that mattress all day. Can't do it.
About sleeping arrangements.
Dropping glasses of wine on it, nothing.
And how, we've each said, like, oh, yeah, dude, I could fall asleep anywhere. I could fall asleep on a floor. I could fall asleep here, there. So
or anywhere.
For me, being of that same mindset and liking a firmer surface to fall asleep on, it's got the best of both worlds. It feels great on your back because of the density of the mattress being so firm. Most memory foam that I've had, like a topper or anything, you like sink into it and it's like you're being born again to try and get out of bed. But it's just got a little bit of give,
Wow.
But it's mostly it's like the ground cuddling you. It's fantastic.
All right.
So yeah, the Ashley Store mattress on Amazon, memory foam, medium firm, highly recommend. Right now they are going for
Creaming themselves over your review?
Excuse me. They're going for $311 and they were $499. So
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we don't receive $1 in advertising revenue from the Ashley Corporation.
no, not yet.
Gina wants to know if it comes with a hairdryer option.
There is
Does it come with a holster on the side?
There's a hairdryer holster that it comes with on the side
Oh,
on the side of the mattress.
Point it right at your face.
Thank you, Gina. Like you don't know. But yeah. So I actually the vice president of the Ashley Store is going to be on the air with us tonight to let us know about their mattresses and why they decided to call it the Ashley Store.
Right.
But the last minute she said that
Oh, God.
she had a prior engagement. So
Okay. Well done, sir. Todd,
I can show you the email.
you got a pick for us?
I do.
All right.
Malcolm Reed, How to Barbecue Right. His I can't remember if it's I can't remember the Caribbean jerk seasoning. That is the new hotness.
The new hotness.
Malcolm Reed's How to Barbecue Right, his site, and he's got his own. He has Killer Hogs is one of the brands that he does, but he has a Caribbean jerk dry rub seasoning that is out of control.
What? How did you find out about this?
Because Malcolm Reed is a guy who looks like he knows how to barbecue.
Okay.
So you said, "Oh, I've got to try it. I'll buy it sight unseen."
So yeah, I did actually. But first, I actually bought his Killer Hogs barbecued rub, is hot and the regular.
Uh-huh.
And he actually, when I'm looking to take shortcuts, because typically I make my own rubs. If I'm in a hurry, this guy's stuff is top notch. Highly recommend any of his stuff, but the Caribbean jerk is the new deal on my chicken wing.
Todd, Danielle always says I have a very hot Killer Hog, so thank you for that.
Hey, Todd, just so you're aware, you can, maybe you can find it on Amazon, all of Malcolm Reed's seasonings. Jam and Jerk, Grande Gringo,
That's it. There you go.
Texas.
There you go. The Jam and Jerk. And he's got his own site. I recommend going to the site also because the guy actually does. He has on his site on how to barbecue right. And again, I think he's got a good thing going. So even though we don't get $1, and if we can get him on the podcast,
we tried earlier, but he didn't pick up at the last minute. He had to cancel.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'll do my pick's going to be this boom arm from Rode. This is the shit. I'm liking all of this stuff.
Don't do that.
Oh, I'll do that all night long, baby.
I will say it's not as loud as when you would mess around with the stand.
Oh no, not at all. It
doesn't make any noise.
Not at all. And I want to listen back to it again, but I feel like this pop filter in the mic is maybe doing a little bit better job than the other one did. It's got to, right? The other microphones we're using like $30 microphones. We'll see. But anyway, if for any buddy podcasters out there who are looking for this kind of stuff, Rode makes the mixer that we use, and decided to give a try to their boom arm for the mic, and like it a lot. So there you have it.
Excellent.
All right, and that is, unless anyone objects, Schnozzcast of the week.
I object.
Damn it! I knew it.
I've been objecting from the beginning.
Objecting. Oh, we're highly objectionable. So Todd, we're gonna let you go. Thank you for joining. We're gonna ride us out here at the end.
Thank you.
Everybody else, thank you for joining. We'll see you next week for episode 108. Please tune in and follow us and give us a like and a rating and review out on social media. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. See you, Todd.
See you later.